The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering here on SeeingEagles.com as Coach Griffin releases the 2017 baseball schedule that features 30 home games and 20 road trips with about 3,100 miles traveled by the Eagles this season. And Coach, you get that split, 30 home games, just 20 road games. Obviously good for your ball club to be able to play here at home where fans have really piled in over the last couple of years. How important is that for this group to be able to play that many games at home?
Well, first of all, Michael, it's a pleasure to talk to you this start of the year here. And we have more home games than we do on the road, which I think anyone would rather have that. So I think it's an advantage to play at home, stay in your own room, bed, and there's a comfort level, no question about it. So I think that's an advantage. But we have a very veteran club, a lot of guys returning. So I don't think it matters as much. It's nice to have, but I think if you had a younger club, you definitely try to schedule more home games. But the veteran club could handle anything.
Just 3 of the first 30 or 23 games are conference games this year. Catawba, the only conference series really in that first month of the season. How does that impact things and what you're trying to get accomplished prior to conference action really kicking in March?
Well, I think that has to do with the coaches in the conference who came to a decision that we needed more games to play before we got into conference play. And I think we all agree that for us to the parity and the competition of conference play, the more games we can play, we can figure out our club. We know who the starting pitchers are, who the relievers are. You get guys to play through things. And we needed more games than one weekend or 2 weekends to do that. So that certainly helps all of us, and that was the purpose behind the coaches in the conference deciding to do that.
Yeah, second straight year where there will be 2 teams in the conference you don't play this year. It's Coker and Tusculum. No Tusculum this season. In conference play, you do have 1 game scheduled as of right now against them in non-conference play here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. What did that do for you last year where you didn't see 2 of the teams during the season? Was that something that you thought that was beneficial to the team to be able to have that month to get into action?
Yeah, I think it helps. I mean, we like playing Tusculum. It's a nice rivalry. It's a good, healthy rivalry. Good competition. There's respect on both sides, and the closeness of it. We don't have to pay for a hotel room, so budgetarily, it's a fantastic game. So it's good to have a non-conference game, midweek game with Tusculum. But I think this will be the last year of us not playing everyone in conference, so it's kind of from this point on, we will be able to play everybody in conference, which everybody wants to do. We had to do it to kind of move the schedule down, but I think that gets taken care of next year. So.
Back at Smoky Stadium for the SAC Baseball Championships. Obviously, you want to get there first and foremost. You were able to do so last year. What do you think of the atmosphere and the ability to play inside of that facility for the baseball championships?
It was second to none. It was outstanding. First, because it was an advantage for us because we didn't have to pay as much money. So obviously we're very happy. Now, I don't know if a team that had to come over and stay thinks the same way. But for us, again, got to stay in our own beds. After the game, easily to get home. Familiarity with guys who have played there before in their prep career or travel ball career. So it was a huge advantage. And I thought it was well done. We'd like to finish the games, and there's some things that have to be ironed out that I think every time you start a tournament like this, you figure out what you have to do. And then at Smokies Park and the people running that will, figure out all the things they want to do differently next year. But as far as an atmosphere, I thought it was tremendous, to be honest with you. Easy to get to, great access, great venue. So, fantastic.
Coach, thanks for the time. Best luck in 2017, and have a happy holiday.
Happy holiday. Before we go, though, Coach Benson, they got a big game tomorrow night against Catawba, so I hope hopefully he's not stressing too much. Well, who do you think, big football game coming up, Northwest Missouri State, North Alabama, Division II championship. Who do you got?
I like Northwest Missouri State for sure. Who do you like?
Me too, by 20.
By 20?
I think they beat North Alabama pretty good, and they're going Division I, by the way, North Alabama. Yeah. I think Northwest Missouri State like you. I'm with them.
Coach, we'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering on SeeingEagles.com.